It's 7:19. We're talking about happiness this morning. What makes you happy? Nothing beats good fish and chips. And we found the best. These will make you happy. A nationwide competition has declared the Kingfisher Blue in Wheelers Hill, Melbourne, to be the country's best fish and chip shop.
Well, let's meet the man behind the counter, Gary Leonatus, plus Angelica Sciblio, I hope I got that right, from Crisco Oils, who ran the comp. Good morning to you both, Angelica. Fill us in. How did the competition work? There are a lot of fish and chip shops, right?
Yeah, there certainly is. The competition looks to recognise fish and chip shops across the nation for producing one of Australia's most iconic foods. Hundreds of stores this year entered the promotion and thought they were up for the challenge, but ultimately it's decided by their customers. This year, the Victorian community really got behind the Kingfisher Blue, and they were voted Australia's best fish and chip shops, and they received the most votes overall.
Jerry, tell us the secret.
The secret? Well, you know, like what's important to us is that, you know, our customers get the best food and the best service that we can provide to them. You know, we pride ourselves and we're very passionate about what we do. So, you know, we give it, you know, 110% every time. We also source our fish and our chips locally, and then we just come in here, do the best we can, and then make sure that our customers receive the best that we've got to offer to them.
Which they obviously do. Now, Jerry, we don't want to take customers away from you, but give us some tips. What are things that we can do at home to cook good fish and chips? So first up with the fish, you mentioned that you source it locally and it's fresh ingredients. You know, what about the batter? Are there any secrets you can share?
The batter, with the batter, it's always good to make the batter and then always let it sit for a while. I find that it's a bit like, I find that it's a little bit like red wine, where you need to let the batter mature a little bit.
How long is a little bit? Like
helps.
An hour or a day?
More like you know, 2 or 3 hours.
Okay.
And what do you wrap it in, Jerry? Do you go newspaper or do you go the fancy schmancy white stuff now, or in a carton?
It's normally in a box, in a cake tray, as we call it. You know, just so you don't seal it too much, so it doesn't create too much moisture in there.
Oh.
And what about chips? How can I make perfect chips?
Perfect chips. Your best shot is to, you know, probably get a good potato, maybe something like a Sebago. It's always good to have a nice clean chip, clean the potato, cut it up, and then probably pre-cook it for a little bit in water. Let it sit for a while. Even if you have to refrigerate it, that's always a wise tip. And then cook it in a good quality oil in the right operating temperature.
Okay,
give it a go. All right. So for those of us that can come and visit you, they'll get the best. For the rest of us, we'll give it a try at home. Thank you very much, Jerry, Angelica.
You're welcome.
Good to talk to both of you.
Thank you.
Thanks very much,
Okay.
A Sebago potato, is it? What's that?
It's a type of potato. See, some potatoes are better for mashing, some are better for chips, some are better for baking.
Oh, I need to study that a bit more, don't I? Okay.
Sure, Liv knows.
Bet she does.